Aldis Gunther is official.
Nikki Bella's back.
And once again, chaos at the end. Hello, welcome to Wrestle MSX, the best wrestling channel you've never heard of. I don't know why. I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
No recap. No, wait. We recap Aldis and Gunther scrapping at the SummerSlam kickoff show, which I think is still going, and then jump to the ring to see Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. Pearce invites Gunther to the ring so he and Aldis can sign a contract for their match at SummerSlam. Gunther heads out, enters the ring and sits down opposite Aldis, with Pearce then warning Aldis what he's letting himself in for. He tells him that as soon as he signs the contract, he relinquishes his duties as GM of SmackDown, and he, Adam Pearce, will assume those responsibilities. Double pay. He also adds that Aldis agrees that after the bell rings, WWE will bear no responsibility for what happens. Aldis responds by saying he understands and that Gunther brought this on himself, and then signs the contract. Gunther then pipes up saying this is beneath him and that he should be readying for a title shot, but isn't because Aldis can't do his job. He then claims that Aldis is jealous of him and that he has it all, before saying Aldis just isn't good enough. Gunther then signs the contract and tells him he'll turn him into a legend, citing the careers he's ended. Aldis says Gunther keeps saying the same thing over and over and thought it wouldn't come to this. He says he saw it in Gunther's eyes when he hit him in New York City and he doesn't want any of this. Aldis says he hasn't had a match in 3 years and has nothing to lose, and that when he beats him at SummerSlam, Gunther will go from a career killer to the man who got made a pitch by his boss. The pair then start brawling, with Gunther kicking Aldis in his little nicks before powerbombing him through the table. Now, personally, I cannot wait for this match. Now, it's like the first time McMahon came out, I think it was Royal Rumble, 99 Royal Rumble, and he was absolutely massive.
Yeah.
He was absolutely ripped, and you're like, where's this guy come from? Because you just didn't expect it, did you? He always wore quite a baggy jacket and
like
shirt,
a
and you
bigger
didn't
suit,
really think he was jacked. Now, obviously, I'm older now, and I'm looking at Aldis, I'm thinking he's got to be. Yeah. He was a former wrestler anyway.
Yeah.
He does look like
he stayed in shape.
He looks like he stayed in shape. So I'm expecting, I don't know whether he's going to come out in trunks or shorts or trousers or he might just go in his suit. I mean, why not? But I can imagine him to be quite big. Yeah. And I'm just looking forward to it because I want to see what he's going to do.
Exactly.
For me, this is the match of SummerSlam. Forget everything else. This is what I want to see. It's got me. This has completely got me. Oh, I love it. I don't know who's going to win though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, if Gunther wins, what's Aldis going to do then? Just go back to GM and be interesting. Anyway, can't wait.
Backstage, Kathy Kelly is outside of the doctor's room when Sami Zayn grabs the camera and tells us there's something he wants to get off his chest. He believes the powers that be didn't want him to be champion. First, he had to defend against Cody Rhodes, and then when that fell through, he had to face CM Punk. He moans about Gunther and Aldis being at SummerSlam and resolving their issues before then spotting Adam Pearce. He asks Pearce to make it right and make the title match at SummerSlam a triple threat.
No, we don't want that.
Pearce says it's locked in and then tells Zayn to shut up as he continues moaning. Pearce then tells Zayn there's a fatal four-way tonight between Damian Priest, Trick Williams, Royce Keys and Finn Bálor, and that the winner will face Zayn at SummerSlam in a #1 Contenders match. Zayn retorts that all they have to do is be mentioned by CM Punk and they get an opportunity. Cody Rhodes just had to say when and he gets an opportunity. And CM Punk sits on his couch for 3 months and just waits for a championship opportunity to fall out the sky. But he has to earn his way back in. Pearce then tells him to take it or leave it, with Zayn saying he'll take it.
First up, this whiny Sammy is getting annoying. I just do not like it. It's just like, oh, Sammy, shut up. Second up, he's straight in the #1 Contenders match. Yeah. He's straight in. It's not like he said, you've got to fight for this to get there. You are the goal of whoever wins this fatal four-way. He just needs a dance partner. He's already in.
Yeah.
Third, I don't want a triple threat.
No.
I'm happy with Punk versus Rhodes. Because he said straight away, he was like, let's make it a triple threat. And I'm thinking, oh no, are they testing the water to see what social media says, to be like, yeah, that'd be great. But I don't think they will. I think people just want to see Rhodes Punk. I don't think we need Zayn in there. I think he'd be the weak link. To be honest, sorry, Sammy.
First up tonight, Brie Bella with Paige versus Lainey Reid, accompanied, of course, by the rest of Fatal Influence. Before the action starts, Jane says she should be in the ladder match at SummerSlam, but isn't because of Paige and Brie helping Stratton last week. She has a solution, though, and tells Stratton the United States title will be hers in due time.
How is that a solution?
I don't know.
Reid and Bella then begin brawling from inside to outside the ring before getting back in and the bell tolling to officially get the match underway. Yes kicks get Brie a 2-count cover with her then going high. Reid follows but gets thrown off with Brie then trying a sunset flip. Reid holds the ropes to stop it and then drops onto Brie for a cover while holding the rope for leverage.
The ref spots it and stops the count, with Brie then rolling up Reid while she argues with the ref. The ref counts to 3 with Brie picking up the win. After the match, Fatal Influence jump Brie, but who should come out for the save? Nikki. Nikki and Brie round on the heels and drive them away from the ring, with Nikki then getting on the mic and saying, us 3 against you 3 in a 6-woman tag at SummerSlam. Yay.
Can't wait for that. It's good to see Nikki back. I don't know how bad that foot injury was. Makes you think it was more than a strain.
It must have been.
Like a break or something. I mean, what? I don't know. Anyway, backstage, Kathy Kelly asks Finn Balor how he plans to ride the momentum he's picked up since coming to SmackDown through to SummerSlam. Like, who asks questions like that? It's not like she's interviewing the president, is it? It's just like, Finn Balor, how do you think you're going to do at SummerSlam if you get through? Yeah. Anyway, Finn remembers his first SummerSlam 2016, but here we are in 2026, and after scratching and clawing, he is so close. Gunther then rocks up and tells him he's next in line.
We have an advert for WWE Radio.
What?
Which will have all the podcasts as well as audio of PLEs. But it's not available in the UK. I've checked.
Oh, what's the point in that then?
I know.
Imagine listening to a PLE on the radio.
It's really weird, wasn't it?
I mean, I wonder if it'll be linked into the actual commentary. Like Cole and Tess or
I think
Barrett
when I was looking,
Graves.
I think it's meant to be like Joe Tess. I definitely saw his name. But yeah,
What's it? He'll be calling on the radio if Cole's calling into ringside.
I don't know if it's be separate or if it's going to be the same feed.
Yeah, it might as well be the same feed.
Exactly, because they do it for like football and
really
boxing, don't they?
No.
No?
Because you wouldn't have... No, because the football, you have radio commentators and TV commentators.
Oh, well, they might do different ones then.
So if it's on the BBC, for example, because ITV don't have any radio, you've got BBC Radio, BBC TV, so the BBC TV commentators, for example, the World Cup, will be different to the radio commentators. So they might have it different for PLEs, but yeah, why not just have it the same commentator for the PLE that you've seen on Netflix as well as on WWE Radio?
So I feel like it would work because you know what's going on with what they say.
Oh yeah, well that's what they're telling you what's happening, and we are doing exactly the same, but maybe cutting things down a little bit because some of the bits are just snooze fest. Anyway, we've gone completely off kilter there.
Continue.
Well, we've kind of spoken about WWE, but just in radio. Anyway, you can't get it in the UK. It'd be interesting to listen to because then you'd be like, okay, I've listened to it and that's it now. No, I don't. I'd rather watch it. Anyway, sorry about that. I suppose if you're driving around, you can listen to it. Yeah. But then you just watch it when you get home. Anyway, we then cut to Keys getting a pump on when Solo walks in. He says when Keys wins the 4-way, he'll get another match at SummerSlam, citing he'll be working Saturday and Sunday, with Keys saying not to worry about the bloodline as he has an opportunity to be a No.1 contender. LA Knight then pulls up and says he heard not to worry about the bloodline, adding you always have to worry about the bloodline.
Knights got issues with the bloodline.
Oh, he needs to see somebody about that. He needs to get something off his chest.
Knight tells him not to lose his focus and handle his business tonight, but to keep his eye at the back of his head. Keys tells him not to worry because he's going to take everything he wants. Solo then butts in, reels off a monologue of where each man comes from, doesn't miss a beat, and then heads off.
LA Knight, take note of how not to fluff your lines.
We then see Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green talking about Green's ladder qualifying match when Blake Monroe appears. She tells Stratton to relax but advises her to admire her title as the higher she climbs, the more people are looking at what she has.
I want to see Monroe wrestling.
Yeah.
What is going... Just give her a match.
Yeah.
Do not understand this. Next up, Chelsea Green versus Kiana James in an interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match qualifier. A Rough Rider nets Green 2 with a Falcon Arrow from James also getting 2. Green then escapes James's shoulders, lands an unprettier and picks up the unlikely victory. Well, they need someone to take a ladder bump, don't they?
Yeah, she's quite good at that, to be fair.
And I don't think the others want to do that. Whereas Green, she's the one.
Backstage, Priest is stretching when Truth appears and tells him it's good to see he's warming up for their tag title match. Priest says their tag match against the War Raiders is next week and he's getting ready for his 4-way. Truth's not sure that's PG, with Priest then saying it's a match. The pair then discuss and become confused how a 4-way is a singles match when Cody Rhodes then rocks up. He echoes what Punk said about coming for the tag titles and then turns his attention to Priest.
Rhodes says it'll be him that Priest will face should he beat Punk and Priest win the Fatal 4-Way and beat Sammy at SummerSlam, with Priest saying the boys are fed up with the same people being the face of this brand. Rhodes says he likes the attitude and wishes him luck. When Priest said about people are fed up or the boys are fed up with the same people, there were a few cheers of agreement from the crowd when Priest said that. So WWE, take note. Can't just keep going between the same two. I know you can't have the title chopping and changing hands, not every week but every month, because it degrades it.
Yeah.
The more people that have it, it degrades it. Whereas just have it, like, I know Priest has had it before, but just let him have it.
Yeah.
For a few months, or Keys, or just just mix it up. It doesn't matter. Anyway, enough about that.
Cody Rhodes is in the ring next, and after watching Punk catch him in the face with the belt at Saturday Night's main event, and the pair having a disagreement at the SummerSlam kickoff, Rhodes invites out CM Punk. Cody goes to hand Punk a mic and drops it, citing it was an accident, with Punk then removing his title and jacket. He opts for a new mic and not the one in the ring, as he doesn't trust what Cody may do if he turns his back on him.
Cody then gives his reason as to why he has to beat Punk at SummerSlam. He doesn't like him. He remembers Punk's pipe bomb and followed it to the T before he then dropped a nuke on the business. He says the WWE has the greatest roster ever assembled by a wrestling company. No, and I'm going to tell you why it's not. One, they're never there. Randy Orton, where have you gone? Roman Reigns is there at present, but he's not usually.
Not usually.
And two, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, HBK, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, Kane, Chyna, Lita, Trish Stratus, The Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, The Dudley Boys, The Big Show, DX, Eddie Guerrero, Mick Foley. Need I go on? There's your best roster of all time, and I've no doubt I've probably left a few off that list.
Yeah,
but they're the ones that just come to mind straight away.
Yeah.
If anybody likes to disagree, please do so. Anyway, Rhodes sweats no one apart from Punk, but for this story to have the proper ending, he has to beat him at SummerSlam. Punk replies asking if Rhodes did things bigger or better than him, and then says he followed Cody back to the WWE. They're not chasing one another anymore, as it ends at SummerSlam. Punk says Rhodes can't handle the pressure of having an athletic contest with someone he respects, an equal, because he always has to make his opponent an enemy.
Punk then vows at SummerSlam he's going to break Cody's heart, with Rhodes then removing his tie. He says he's going to whip his backside at SummerSlam and he has a gift for him. Punk says he got a gift for Cody, a loss at SummerSlam, and that no one is as good as him, in the ring or on the mic, not even Dusty's kid. Punk shoves his mic into Cody's chest and his music then plays.
Cody calls for the music to be cut and tells Punk he won't be listening to that come SummerSlam. He'll be listening to this, and then tells them in the back to hit it, with Cody's music then playing out. This did good. I mean, I've covered most of the things here. This did go on and on and on and on a little bit. It was like, well, we get it. You're having a build up.
It would have been funny.
Just
like Cody's like, hit it, and then he just played Punk's music again.
Or nothing. He did. It was spot on, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. We get it, guys. You're trying to
make some beef.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Just go at it.
Exactly.
You don't have to have beef all the time.
Yeah. Backstage, Kathy Kelly asks Charlotte Flair if she regrets attacking Jade Cargill last week and inadvertently helping her qualify for the women's ladder match at SummerSlam. No, replies Flair, as it was her responsibility to protect Bliss, and she didn't.
Next out, Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax in an interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match qualifier. A crossbody from the top rope next Flair 2, with Jax replying with a sit-down powerbomb for 2. Back from the break, and we see Jax crotch chop Flair from the middle rope before landing a massive leg drop and picking up another 2.
Jax looks to end it with an annihilator, but Flair gets up and powerbombs Jax before covering for another 2. Jade Cargill then heads out with the baddies, with Flair making short work of them before heading back into the ring. Cargill gets on the apron in the ring and then attacks Flair, with the ref then calling for the bell. Flair then wins via DQ and therefore qualifies for the interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match.
I told Cargill to attack Jax, didn't I? In the music,
yeah,
I said, just attack Jax, because that would have DQ'd Flair from the ladder match. Anyway, Cargill finished Flair with Jaded for those keeping score. Just think about it. Oh, I'll attack Charlotte Flair. Oh no, now she's been...
Now we're against each other in the match.
Now Jax has been DQ'd because they think I'm helping her. Oh, so stupid.
So, to the last match of the night, a fatal four-way between Damian Priest, Royce Keys, Finn Balor and Trick Williams, with the winner heading to SummerSlam to face Sami Zayn in a No.1 Contenders match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Why are all these matches so long-worded?
Why not? Why not?
Keys goes to work on the other three.
I'll acronym it next time.
And clears the ring. But when we come back from the advert, Balor and Priest are going at it.
Everyone then gets back in the ring with Trick taking control until Balor low bridges everyone and dives out after them. Solo Sikoa then heads out as we break again and then come back to Trick covering Keys for 2. The Usos then head out with the brothers then fighting their brother, with LA Knight then heading out to even up the odds.
The Usos look up the rampway, but of course Knight comes from the timekeepers and gets the jump on them. Priest comes off the top rope and onto the 4 intruders, with Balor then landing a sling blade and shotgun dropkick to Trick before missing a coup de grace. Trick doesn't miss his cyclone boot and nets a 2 count cover as we then cut to Sammy, the Plank and Candice watching in the back.
We then see Knight, Jimmy J and Solo fight off into the back before watching Priest land a South of Heaven to Trick. Keys breaks Priest's cover and lands TUSB, but as he covers he's pulled off by Jacob Fatu from the outside. Fatu then wrecks Keys, with Balor then sling blading, shotgun drop kicking and coup de grace in Priest before covering for the 1-2-3. SmackDown goes off the air with Balor, of course, celebrating. Yeah, I can see Balor beating Sammy now.
Yeah.
Because I think there's been a big call for him for that push again, hasn't there? And I think they're going to... I'm not saying he's going to win the title, whoever he faces off again. Probably Punk, actually. Which means that Punk will beat Rhodes. Because they had that match when they went to Ireland. And he sort of was like, you know, I want another go.
Yeah.
I've just spoiled SummerSlam for everyone.
Yeah, you have.
Balor's winning and Punk's winning.
What about Gunther Aldis? Come on.
Oh, that is a tough one. Because it's got repercussions either way.
I know.
I mean, you can't have... As I said...
If Aldis wins,
what's
Gunther doing?
How good is Aldis? He's not wrestled for 3 years. Comes
Just
back,
becomes champ straight away.
beats the ring general.
Exactly.
No, Aldis can't win that. He can't, purely because, as he said, he's not wrestled for 3 years.
Exactly.
He can't win that. Anyway, now for Michael's moment of the night. This could be match, a line, a look, a promo, something funny, interesting, serious, quirky, and or different. Just something that catches my eye. Obviously, it has to wait until the end, because if I do it halfway through and it's something that happens at the end, it's kind of a spoiler. So Michael's moment of the night, sometimes good, sometimes shite. So hang around and wait and see as to whether you disagree. It was Solo reeling off his lines to Knight and Keys in the locker room. It just reminded me of The Rock in his pomp. He just spitting out the lines. He didn't mess it up. I'm not saying he was ad-libbing it because it was spot on, but just go and watch it because he was like, oh, I'm from so-and-so and Keys is from so-and-so, and then you got LA Knight from here, and he was just, and then he did the Knight, and the crowd joined in on it, and I thought, if LA Knight tried to do that, he's too quick, and he trips himself up sometimes. He just needs to slow down a little bit. But Solo, he's good. He's very good at what he does, and I think I'm not saying people get it. But sometimes I think if you just watch him and you listen to him, because I mean, if you're
should be higher up than he is.
Yeah, I think if you're younger, you just want to see the wrestling, or you want to see them say
just the catchphrases,
and ass and But if you just watch, I mean, I watch Ethan Page after I've seen his awful wrestling, and I'm like, I do not understand. He doesn't do anything. He nothing. But you just watch Solo and you're like, actually, this guy's got something. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
he can wrestle.
Yeah.
You can tell he's from the Rock's family tree. I don't know. He must be. I don't know.
Somewhere related. Anyway, agree or have any thoughts you'd like to share, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section just down below. Don't forget to go and check out Musa's video with our thoughts and honest opinions on the last week of WWE, because a new one drops every
time at the World Cup.
Okay, we just need to let it go now. It's over. Every Wednesday.
As always, thank you for watching. Like us, subscribe us, Patreon us. We're not on Patreon, but thank you for watching. We hope you had a laugh, because I know we did this one.
Yeah.
This was fun.
And we'll see you Tuesday for Raw.